Hello and welcome to another What's Inside. Today we are looking at Alibi, the Whodunit card game. This is from Mayfair Games, item number 463. And this was put out around 2007. It's a redo of a 1990s card game. And I believe this is the version that is still available on the market now. And it's supposed to be pretty fun. I haven't had a chance to play it yet. I think I played it a couple times a long time ago, but I don't really remember. So I'm going to say that as a no. But it's ages 10 and up, ages 30 to 40. Ages 10 and up, time frame of 30 to 45 minutes, 3 to 10 players. And the box set's pretty dull looking, but the game's actually supposed to be pretty good. Like I said, I don't really remember it. I'm pretty sure I played it, but I'm counting that as a no. So what we've got here is sort of a clue card game, which I'm surprised they don't have yet, honestly. So nothing on the box lid. Here's our rule sheet. They call it a rule book, but it's actually a four-fold fold-out. So if you want a better look at the record sheet on how everything works, it gives examples of the types of cards you're going to see. There's 4 different types, and they're separated by 4 different colors. There's a total of 78 cards, and they are really straightforward on what they are, but each one's got different symbols on it, so there are variations of the same card, which makes it a little more interesting. So here's our score sheet, or pad. You'll want to make sure you have a lot of these because you do only use 1 per game per person, I believe. And there's not a whole lot left on this pad. I think you get around 50 of them originally. You do need a pencil or a pen because that's not in here. And obviously you're going to tick some boxes on here, so it's kind of a one-time use unless you like laminate them and use dry erase markers or something like that. Alright, so here's our cards, and they come on this little cheap plastic insert tray. There's 4 different types of cards. Like I said, these should be somewhat pre-sorted. And it'll say Mayfair Games on the insert. Okay, so let's look at these. And like I said, there's about 78 cards. There are 24 of the suspect cards. There are 18 place cards, which are the green ones. There are 18 weapon cards, which are the brown cards. And then there's 18 red emotion cards. So I'll zoom the camera in, we'll get a better look at the cards and see what we've got here. Okay, they all have the same backing on the cards, so that makes it a little more difficult to tell if you've got them all unless you sit there and count to 78. And if you're missing one, it can change the game. So you got to be real careful that the entire set of cards is here. So we'll start with the blue cards because there's the most of those. And remember, the symbols on them do change. So we've got Dr. Samuel Salt, and you'll notice the symbol here, that will change when we see another Dr. Samuel Salt. Then we've got Carla Manson. Mona Bird. Cookie Carpenter. Andy Anderson. Slim Slat. Murray Agent. There's another Slim, and as you can tell from what we saw previously of Slim, where was he? The symbol has changed underneath his face. And then we've got another Cookie, the next Mona, the next Slim, Adolfo, Andy, Andy Murray, Adolfo, the third Adolfo, Dr. Samuel, another Dr. Samuel, Carla, Mona, Murray, Cookie, and Carla. Alright, so that's the blue cards. Let's check out the green cards. Like I said, same backing. We've got an alleyway. We've got the beach. Bad side of town. Club restroom. On set. Front seat. Backstage. Trunk. Back seat. Bedroom. The pier. On deck. In cabin. Dressing room. Sitting room. Front door. Swimming pool. And lastly, beach house. Okay. Next we'll go with the weapons. And we've got rat poison. We've got a fall. We've got burns. Spittoon. Butcher's cleaver. Broken bottle. Straight razor. Tommy gun. That's a bit excessive. Pistol. Rifle. Baseball bat. Overdose. Drowning. Candlestick. Piano wire. Rope. Arsenic. And a pillow. Alright, that's all those. Now let's look at the emotion cards. We've got Big Contract. We've got Thrill Seeking. Insurance. Envy's a Happy Life. Jealous of Fame. Own Career. In Will. Envious of Wealth. Once Brenda's Lover. Lover's Career. Seeking Notoriety. Repressed. Bullied. Past Lives. Jilted by Brenda. Childhood Trauma. Once Brenda. And lastly, Unloved. Okay, that's all the cards. Okay, that's what's inside Alibi, the Whodunit card game. This is the 2007 version. There's 78 cards. We've looked at them all. Card quality is really good, which is surprising because the box feels a little bit cheap, but it has held up pretty well since 2007. So it's gone through, I think, 3 owners before I got it. So it's held up very, very well. Score pads, you gotta watch because if those go and run out, you're kind of not going to be able to play very easily. Thankfully, they do show you a big picture of the score pad on the rule book fold-out sheet thing. It's not much to the game, so keeping track of what's supposed to be there shouldn't be too difficult. Like I said, it looks pretty good. It looks sort of like a card game version of Clue. And I don't think I played it, but I might have played it a few times a long time ago. They all blur together after a while. But it looks pretty neat. So if you get a chance to pick it up, I would recommend it. It looks fun. At least try it out. It's not an expensive game. If you find it used, it's definitely not very expensive. So if you get a chance to play it, it's a Mayfair game. Mayfair's pretty good generally about their games. But we've seen what's in the box. I've said my piece. That's going to do it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, just give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing so you don't miss future unboxings and reviews. Hit hit the bell for notifications, and we hope to see you on the next one.